Welcome to Retro Couch, mother. The song's called the Black Warrior Mountain Song. I wrote it one time I went down to the forest and had partaken in some extracurricular activities, and I had a very vivid hallucination of my lady and I spending about 75 years or so together, growing old together. It was like on a projection screen in the forest. And I was like, man, this is wild, very crazy. And I heard a whippoorwill kind of kick its song off, and it started echoing down the holler, and it met this little river we were camping next to. And it was a shallow, sandy bedded river, and you could see out there in the forest there's no light pollution, so the stars were just kind of moving around on the water as it would come up on the banks. And when the sound hit the river, the hallucination that I was experiencing, the vision, if you'll call it that, just kind of disappeared into thin air, and I came back to reality. It was a very weird thing, and I don't know how the hell I wrote a song out of that, but this song came from that. Again, it's the Black Warrior Mountain Song, and I hope you like it. All the things she said, and if I didn't believe, well, I guess that I never did really lead it on, because I know me and I never can stay put too long, and it's a long road to follow, and I love it every day. you, thank you. This next song's called The Story So Far, and it's a tune I wrote about the time I sold my soul to the devil.
Age-old bargain, and I always come through. You're thirsty for fame, the power and money too. And I can tell by the age in your face that it's too late for you. I know what you're thinking, I know you think you're right. You made your way on down to Music Row and were blinded by the lights. You want a fancy car, the 50s gold top too. I've been around since the beginning of time, and this is not end well for you. But you'll trade it all and you go straight to hell. A darker path for an honest man's the truth just wouldn't sell. Finest whiskey, your words will always rhyme. Well, you'll make hit records and be a household name. Think about it, will the price you pay be worth to win the game? To roll on at midnight, I'm expected in Coleman, and Nashville's due at dawn. Thank you. Appreciate it. This next song's called Dust Here in the Wind. I hope y'all like it.
spent a little bit of time in the Winston County Jail, and when I got in the B block, I had a buddy of mine that I went to high school and played ball with growing up was in there, and he was getting ready to go to jail for quite a long time, or prison, should I say. His mom and daddy died about a month apart from each other, and he started taking pills and drinking a little bit to kind of try to deal with that, like a lot of us, I feel like, would in that situation. Ended up getting hooked on it, and then he, I guess, was maybe selling some stuff to try to acquire the things he was addicted to, and got popped for that and was going to prison for a long time. And the day they were pulling us out of the B block to put us out in the work release, they lined us against the walls, and they were like, "All right, junkies, what's your drug of choice?" And we went down the list, and it was, amphetamines or Suboxone, heroin. And depending on the substance that they were addicted to, they sectioned them off into different places because maybe one job site might have more of their drug of choice available than another. So, albeit logical, it was just kind of fucked up to watch that, being a dude that's not on drugs and not in any trouble. I was in there for a contempt of court charge, and it was a tough thing to see, especially with somebody that I knew and cared about. And I got really, really kind of weird about it. And the line, "sentenced to the sawmill, but it be swearing chains," because I was finally out of the jail, and I was working during the day, came to me at about 3:45 or so in the morning at the sawmill. I was pushing the cross ties on the green chain. And I hung on to that a little bit and got back to the little bunk, dorm, whatever you want to call it, the jail that afternoon, and wrote out the rest of the lyrics to this one. But it's called the Incarceration Song.
No
twice, you're playing with yourself.
I'll play.
This one's called Finally Coming Around. I wrote it about a trip that Ethan and I took across the country. Literally and figuratively, I suppose. The whole country, from eastern Kentucky to Denver, Colorado. I met my lovely lady there at Red Rock. She's still here. That's pretty cool. She hates when I talk about her at all on the microphone, so I'm sure to do it every time we hang out. All right then, y'all ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd get off on the pain, and I love to ride the train, and to smell the sweet cocaine like I do. Then the morning comes around, and it runs me in the ground. You're spinning me around like you do, and I know it's over, but there ain't nothing that I can do to keep me from falling, to keep me from falling for you. Lord, you know I do. Well, I'm finally coming down. I'm a long, long way from town, and now my friends are all around, and I made it through. See your face, running straight back to the place where we stared and watched the Denver stars go blue. And I know it's over, and there ain't nothing that I can do to keep me from falling, to keep me from falling for you. Lord, you know I do. From East Kentucky land, I made it back to Alabama, and I've been doing all I can to make it through. And I've been playing in shit bars, I've been laughing way too hard about all the shit I didn't do. And I'm growing older, and there ain't nothing I'd rather do than play the songs I love and thank my lucky stars above I made it through. Y'all will make it through. Thank you. Appreciate it. This next tune is called The Semblance of Moving On. You can find it on all of the places you find your music, except for cassette tape, and we're working on that. My man Daniel's gonna get it hooked up. I've been down for so long,
me out, it's doing me in, just like a needle under my skin. And it feels so right, but I know it's wrong. And I'm wearing the semblance of moving on, and I'm moving on. Well, I'm moving on. Cheap talk, sex, and drugs, it ain't every troubadour's dream. Now I'm empty inside, I can't feel a goddamn thing. And it's only you that keeps me hanging on and want more. And I can't find my way back to the places I was before. And it's wearing me out, it's doing me in, just like a needle under my skin. And it feels so right, but I know it's wrong. And I'm wearing the semblance of moving on. Well, I'm moving on. And I'm moving on. I've been down for so long, nowhere feels like my home. Thank you. On a serious, not light, but very, very heavy note, man, today the Steel Woods guitar player, Jason Rowdy Cope, passed away, and I do want to take just a second, and have a moment of silence for him, dude. He was a pioneer. He had absolutely his own sound, a legend, to say the very least. So one of my favorite bands, one of our favorite bands collectively. By the reaction, I can see a lot of y'all's favorite bands as well. So let's just give him a couple seconds. Y'all cool with that? The song's called If It's Only for Tonight. Hope y'all dig it. shot winds her turning wind. She never felt at home nowhere, and she never found out why. She's grounded now with broken wings, and all she wants to do is fly. All she wants to do is fly. Well, she lies awake and she cries, and I just pray that she can realize she's my everything. Please hold on, everything's gonna be alright. Pick yourself up and give life one more try. Please hold on, even when you wanna die. Please hold on, it's only for tonight. If it's only for tonight. Please hold on, everything's gonna be alright. Pick yourself up and give life one more try. Please hold on, even when you wanna die. Please hold on, it's only for tonight. If it's only for tonight. If it's only for tonight. If it's only for tonight. Thank you. Thank you. I wrote this song in the beginning of the pandemic. My lady and I, at the time I lived in Alabama and she lived in Texas, and everybody was scared. We didn't really know a lot about the virus, and I have asthma, and I was scared that I was going to die. And she's a nurse, and I was scared that she was going to get it and die, because again, we didn't know very much about it and how intense it was going to be or wasn't going to be. And we spent a lot of our time in our relationship on a cell phone, and that wasn't good enough for me, and it damn sure wasn't good enough for her either. And I just kind of was thinking one night, I was driving back from the Warrior Mountains in Coleman County, Alabama, and the sun was coming up, and it just blew me away, just like it does every time you see a sunrise. It's gorgeous. And I was thinking about that, how every time I seen her, no matter how many times I seen her, the first time that I laid my eyes on her of that time was always wonderful, and beautiful in its own different thing. And it really kind of hit me how a good, beautiful woman is very similar to a sunrise. You never see them quite enough. So between those emotions and living our existence through a cell phone call, I decided to write this one, and it's called, again, this one's Hello, Darling. I've been bleeding, and I swear I've come undone, and these miles and miles between us make me run. Well, I've been fiending for your touch, and this wishing and these phone calls ain't enough. Well, I'll never see the sunrise in too many different ways, and I'm falling for you more, dear, every day. Well, hello, darling, and I'm fine, and how are you? And your picture's just enough to get me through. Well, I've been drinking a little more than I should, and these pills, they never did me any good. And I'll never see the sunrise in too many different ways. And I'm falling from you more, dear, every day. I've been meaning just to say, the sound of your voice takes my breath away. But I won't keep it all inside, or yield to my foolish pride and let it go. Well, I'll never see the sunrise in too many different ways. And I love you isn't all that I could say. Well, I'll never see the sunrise in too many different ways. And I'm falling for you more, dear, every day. I've been bleeding, and I swear I've come undone, and these miles and miles between us make me run. I love you. Thank you for singing that with me.